My name is Ethan James Collins. I'm 16 years old. And on December 22, 2024, I died on a basketball court. I was just a normal kid from Phoenix, Arizona. I played point guard on the varsity team, worked weekends in my uncle's garage, and most of my evenings were spent gaming online with my friends. My mom worked double shifts as a nurse, and my dad drove trucks across the country. We weren't rich, but we knew we could count on each other. I'd go to church with my grandma sometimes, but honestly, I was more focused on getting a basketball scholarship than on God. It happened in the last quarter of our championship game. We were down by 3 points, 2 minutes left. I intercepted the ball, sprinted to the hoop, and suddenly, a crushing pain gripped my chest. I remember falling hard, seeing the gym lights spin above me, and hearing my teammates screaming my name. Then everything went black. Well, it wasn't really black. It was like stepping out of a dark room into the brightest, warmest light I'd ever seen. I wasn't in my body anymore. I could see the paramedics working on me down there, on the court. My coach crying, my mom pushing through the crowd. But I didn't feel panic. Just an incredible peace wrapping around me like warm water. Then I heard footsteps behind me. I turned around, and he was there. Jesus, I can't really describe what he looked like. It's like trying to explain the color blue to someone who's never seen color. But I knew it was him. I just knew. When he looked at me, all my faults appeared. Every lie, every time I was harsh to my sister, every bad thought. I should have felt shame or fear, but instead, I felt immense love, like a cozy blanket wrapped around me. Ethan, he said, his voice like a mix of thunder and my mom's lullabies. Walk with me. We began moving, but it wasn't like walking on earth. We floated on what looked like living clouds, glowing with soft, unnamed colors. I wanted to ask 1,000 questions, but all I could do was follow him. Lord, I finally whispered, am I dead? He smiled. That smile made me understand joy for the first time in my life. Your body is still fighting, but your spirit is alive. I have something to show you, Ethan, something important. Suddenly, we were on top of a massive mountain stretching endlessly. Below, I saw the earth slowly turning like a blue billiard ball. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Time is short, Jesus said, gravely. My Father's plan is unfolding exactly as it should. I want to show you how it all fits together. He waved his hand, and windows appeared in the air. In one, a red-haired man stood behind a podium with American flags. It was President Trump. Jesus nodded. My Father placed him there for a time like this. Watch. In the vision, I saw Trump making calls, meeting generals, signing papers. But what struck me was the golden threads of light connecting every action to something bigger. Every decision, every tweet, every meeting was like a chess move in a game I didn't fully understand. He doesn't know it yet, Jesus whispered. But every choice prepares the ground for the final battle between good and evil. The scene changed, and we were in the Middle East. Heavy dark clouds covered Iran, with thousands of people in the streets, some praying, others shouting. Iran will make a devastating move, Jesus continued, but that act will also trigger the events leading to my return. The leaders think they serve their cause, but they serve mine. I saw missiles launched toward Israel. My heart pounded, but Jesus placed his hand on my shoulder, and I calmed down. It will happen before the year ends, he said. But don't be afraid. Every explosion, every tear, every prayer, in fear, will be the pain of a new world's birth. My world. Another window opened. A tall man with dark hair was in a factory full of rockets and cars. I didn't know him, but I knew his name. Elon Musk, I murmured. Yes, Jesus answered. He thinks he's reaching for the stars. But I'm using his talents to prepare humanity for what comes after the great shaking. His technology, his networks, his platforms will spread my gospel to every corner of the earth in the last days. I saw him launching rockets, his electric cars driving highways, his satellites connecting remote villages. Those golden threads linked it all to God's grand design. Lord, how does it all connect? I asked, confused. Jesus smiled again, and the 3 windows merged into a vast vision. I saw Trump making a decision forcing Iran to react. I saw Iran's response ignite a global conflict. And I saw Elon's technology used to broadcast the gospel amidst chaos, reaching people who had never heard of Jesus. The enemy thinks he wins in chaos, Jesus explained. But this chaos is only the breaking of the old world to make way for the new. Trump, Iran, Elon, they all play their parts in my father's symphony. I saw Christians praying on their knees, Muslims, Jews, and believers of all faiths begging for peace. And I saw Jesus himself ready to return, not as a baby in a manger, but as a king coming to claim his throne. When will it happen? I asked. Sooner than most think, he replied, but later than the fearful believe. My father's timing is perfect. The vision faded, and we were back on the mountain. I felt overwhelmed, but also strangely excited. Why show me all this? I asked. Jesus looked at me, his eyes full of love and urgency. Because you must go back, Ethan, and tell what you've seen. My heart clenched. I don't want to go back, Lord. It's beautiful and peaceful here. Down there, it's hard. He touched my face, and I felt like a child comforted by the best of fathers. I know, my son, but your mission isn't finished. Your mother needs you, your little sister needs you, and the world must hear your testimony. Tears fell. But who will believe me? I'm just a kid. I chose a child to lead my people out of Egypt. I chose a shepherd to defeat a giant. I chose fishermen to change the world. Age doesn't matter, Ethan. Faith does. He looked at the earth beneath our feet. Some will laugh, others will doubt, some will rage. But others will hear the truth and prepare their hearts. That's all I need, a few ready hearts. I wanted to argue, to beg to stay, but his gaze told me the decision was made. There is one last thing. He pulled from what looked like a pocket of light a golden seed. Take this with you. He placed it in my hand, and an electric shock ran through my body. What is it? Hope, he said simply. When chaos comes, when fear rules, remember this feeling. Remember that I control everything. Every tear will be wiped away, every wrong made right, and I will return soon. A gentle music filled the air, and I knew my time here was ending. I felt a pull, like I was rising back into my body. I opened my eyes, gasping, on the gym floor. Paramedics were lifting me up. My heart was pounding, but I was breathing. My mom was there, sobbing, and so was my coach. I knew what I had seen was real. I knew my mission was just beginning.